Las Vegas, Nevada, Arizona, but I did go to Sedona, and Sedona have their own. Sedona used to be an ocean. You know what I'm saying? That's why the rock's red. Sedona used to be an ocean. So, okay. But yeah. Like I was saying, we in America, you know, Estados Unidos. Shout out to all 50 states. Shout out to from wherever you from. Shout out Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Philly, Parkside, Philly, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? New York, Connecticut. You know, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Delaware, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm just reading. I'm just reading. You know what I mean? I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just saying. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Iowa, Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota. Shout out to Utah. Shout out to San Diego, California, San Francisco, Sacramento. I only been to Arizona. I haven't been all the way to the left of the map. You know what I mean? I'm looking at San Francisco, Sacramento, San Diego. I ain't never been over there. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be a nice little, you know what I mean, three-piece, you know what I mean, city. You know, but you know, like I said, the times that we're currently in, like, you can't be traveling right now and going to no airport because it's gonna be backed up. The airport gonna be backed up. The airport gonna be backed up. Why? TSA agents like, man, we ain't working for free. We not working for free. And can you blame them though? Can you actually blame them? You know what I mean? And they're why why is TSA federal workers? Ask yourself, 2001. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We got the TSA. Did we have TSA before 2001? I don't know. Like, that's some research we got to run into or tap into. But I'm just saying, like, the way the TSA is the way it is today is definitely because, you know what I'm saying, post 2001, 911. Literally. So, I mean, can you blame them though? You know, government shut down. I'm like, yo, the government is still shut down. I'm surprised we still getting mail. You know, I'm surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the okay, so you understand the times that we're coming into, that we're in now. Like, if the government still shut down, what if it remains shut down? No more government, no more constitution. That means boots on the ground for your land. Not going to Iran, but boots on the ground for your land. Because no more constitution, that means okay, it's about to be a lot of chaos around here. It's about to be a lot of chaos. You know what I mean? Trump might be our last president. Be honest. I think really, man, I think that system is done for, bro. Man, I think the system done for, bro. They talking about Congress and Supreme Court, and they talking about, you know what I'm saying, uh judicial system and all that shit. I had to learn that shit growing up. I ain't never acclimate to the politics ever. I ain't never acclimate to it. I ain't never vote. I ain't never vote. I'm my own president. My teacher when I was growing up called me Mr. President. My teacher when I was growing up called me Mr. President. I never forget Miss Anthony. Shout out to Miss Anthony. I love you, Miss Anthony. She was thick, but like she wasn't no weird ass teacher, you know what I mean? Teachers nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You know, they be on that freaky shit at school acting like they not and shit, but they is, but they acting like really they play that shit off like they not. But nah, let them get around some, you know what I'm saying? Young and ready to go 16-year-old, 17, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Shit. Be real. But nah, Miss Anthony, like, man, like she was legit though, you know what I mean? And she looked good for her age and shit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's at a certain point, like, you know what I'm saying? Teacher ain't about to play with you. You better sit your ass down and shit, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know, man. School way different. I ain't really been in a side of school environment in a long time. I mean, besides college. But like, if I go to college, like I pull up to the library, literally. But the biblioteca. I pull up to the bibliotecas. I pull up to the library. I think that's library in Espanol. Biblioteca. I pull up to the biblioteca. That's all I do. I pull up to the biblioteca. You know? And look, hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I was growing up through school, though, I was like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna lie. But I got through it. But I got my GED, though. I got my GED. I'm talking about school because I read an email and shit. I gotta take care of my business. I read an email. Now I gotta inquire about I gotta inquire, send some emails back, make some phone calls, set some appointments. I gotta inquire about something. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, DT trying to eliminate the, you know what I'm saying, entire school board. He trying to take financial fast food and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, wait a minute. Like, dude, and that's why I say the system crumbling. The system over with, really. Because this dude in office, he just doing whatever the fuck he want to do for whatever reason. Because he's on them fucking files, PDF files. He on them PDF files, man. And I ain't talking about no ebook for sale, for download. YURISantiago.com. I'm gonna have some ebooks for sale, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have some paperback, audiobook. I'm on it. Because you got a president that's in the office of the matrix of this, you know what I mean, so-called system, and all he care about is his own merch. So that's what I gotta be on, you know what I mean, myself. Let me start getting my merch together. Let me get my content together. Let me start, you know what I'm saying? Let me start working. You know what I mean? Don't fall off when it comes to this. Take it seriously. This is serious. Even if nobody's watching right now, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's nobody's watching you right now, I'm talking to you, man. I'm tapping in. You know what I'm saying? The future you. Like, don't stop, because this is for real. You know, the system over with. You gonna have to be tapping in with your own creative mind. You know, you gonna have to start tapping in with your own creative, you know what I'm saying, way of building a life that works for you without relying on the system. Go solar. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what's gonna happen to the energy in this country. You know what I'm saying? Go solar. You know what I mean? Start collecting rain. Gather up some barrels. Start collecting rainwater. You don't know. Like it's that serious. It's that serious, man. This system, it ain't even like, it wasn't even, it didn't. BlackRock. I ain't know who BlackRock was until it was a place out in Arizona. I believe they were called BlackRock. I'm like, you talking about the coffee place? I used to get the Blondie or the Blackout Blondie. They had some freaky ass names at BlackRock Was it Black Rock or Blackout? Or what did I say? Black Rock, right? No, they Black Rock, the coffee shop out in Arizona. They had some, Starbucks type. You know what I'm saying? But like they had some coffee. It was, that shit just be straight sugar. Not really though. Really, like them frappes and with all that extra shit in it. Like, man, that shit be straight sugar. But like they had some coffees that I used to pull up and get. You know what I'm saying? They be having them white girls up there working. But you know what I mean? I don't really fuck with the snow bunnies, I ain't really fucking with the snow bunnies at all. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? It's raps with that. I ain't gonna lie. I already made my decision, like, man, never again. I ain't even, cause really, you know why? You know why? Do you know why I say that? They don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me. None of them. None of them. I'm marking them all like, I know for a fact, man, they don't fuck with me for real. Man, they don't fuck. They don't. And even if they did, like, it's a disconnect. It's a disconnect. It's a barrier, a spiritual barrier. It's like it's a cultural, spiritual, a mental, physical. Cause I don't even be really too turned on. I don't really be too turned on by the Beckies or Snow Bunnies. Don't get me wrong, like, they can look good. You know what I'm saying? They can look good. But like, man, I know for a fact, like, man, they ain't fucking with me, man. And I done tried. Look, they say don't knock something till you tried it, right? I tried. And I came to the conclusion, like, man, I ain't about to be fucking around with no snow bunnies, man. I don't even know how I got on this topic, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though. I'm cool. I'm cool, I'm cool. So, if I'm cool on the snow bunnies, what route you gonna go then? Well, first of all, I'm SR1K. I'm SR1K. We gonna dive into the SR talk, too. We gonna dive into the SR talk. Yes, we will. But for now, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say that I'm SR1K. And if I had to choose a route to go, my target language, Espanol. So, I was in Phoenix. I was in Glendale, Avondale. I was in Litchfield Park, Goodyear, you know what I'm saying? I was around the valley a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Then, I took a trip to Flagstaff. I went to Sedona, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's first, Sedona or Flagstaff. I think Flagstaff further than Sedona. We got the map pulled up, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just bringing up Arizona though because, you know what I'm saying, like really like the Mexicanas got a special place. You know what I'm saying? They got a special place in my heart. Like, yeah, Sedona first, then Flagstaff. I don't know if y'all see that on stream, but pay attention. You got Prescott. I ain't been to Prescott, but you got Prescott, Sedona, Flagstaff. Prescott nice too, but I think I probably like drove through one time, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Just out and about, like, let me check it out. I don't think I did too much though. Sometimes you gotta do stuff like that, depending on where you live, you know what I'm saying? Like Arizona, like you could just drive. You could just drive in Arizona, you know what I mean? And that's what I did too. Like I did a lot of driving in Arizona. They be driving crazy as fuck too. They be driving fast and crazy, you know what I mean? And them cops will get on your ass. They don't play that they chill for the most part, but they will get on your ass though, you know? Cause the cops be going fast as fuck too. But yeah, the Mexicanas, you know. Who else? I mean, to be honest, my target language. That's just me though, cause if anything, I'm gonna have to go. Cause okay, I had the map pulled up long enough. Now let's look at South or Central America. Let's look at Central America. Mexico and Central America.